heat.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
pretty sure that's just the heat. They
go
baked it top and bottom. It still looks like a loaf of bread, but it's getting glazed in some sort of cover. Yeah, okay. I see what they're doing now. So it definitely is a donut, or like a glazed bun. And then once they let it glaze over and sit, it dries off on the rack, and then probably goes in the back. Yep, I was right. Okay, so these are all the different kinds of donuts. This, I might be weird. I prefer my donuts without filling, unless it's chocolate or vanilla. I just don't like jelly. I don't think jelly goes with donuts very well. That's a very unpopular opinion, I know. Most of my family likes jelly-filled donuts. I don't know why I'm different, but I would rather have like Nutella inside of my donut. I feel like that sounds so much better. What about Pringles? Y'all ever wonder how Pringles are made? Well, this is how it starts. It looks like a pretty powdery breadcrumb mix, and it's just all kind of sifted through and filtered to create a huge pile of crumbs. Usually that's how they end up in your belly. You know, you just chew and then they turn into crumbs. They start off like that, and then they're kind of molded together and rolled into a huge sheet. Is this just a ginormous Pringle sheet? If I were to bake that sheet, but I just have a huge Pringle like that, and then I don't know what this machine is. Oh, this machine's cutting it. So it's kind of like a mold. Every time it rolls over, it has like a knife that cuts the Pringle into the exact shape. And the excess is probably reused, I would guess. Then they lay it out all nice. How do they get the curve to that? I'm kind of curious on that. I can see the vision so far. I'm not seeing, oh, it's the tray. The tray kind of curves it while it's still wet and moist. And then I'm guessing once it's dried, it kind of goes into that shape. What's this? Oh, that looks like chocolate. Maybe, I think I lost track.
Super not chocolate.
Oh, it's stacked into some nice little columns for you. I'm guessing that's just how they package it. Oh, of course, they do have someone to you know, fix any inconsistencies. You gotta make sure they're all right. If there's any broken ones, you toss it out, and then they're all shuffled around to make sure it's good for packaging, I guess. Yeah, all those are getting overlapped. You got to spread out a little bit. Now, how do they put them in the package? Do they just get, like, counted and then packaged at the end there? They do. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. It's all automated. Yo, this is not Pringles. What is Chip Flake? Hey, yo, this is definitely not what this is. An off-brand Pringle, bro. That's supposed to be. All right, what about McDonald's chicken nuggets? Look, this is the meat in the chicken nuggets. Why does it look gray? I feel like there's been so many talks about how like McDonald's chicken nuggets are made. Either way, I still eat them because they taste good and I'm not dead yet. So, oh wait, they got Tyson working on? I didn't know Tyson worked with McDonald's chicken nuggets. Those are the exact shapes that we see though. Isn't it kind of crazy how McDonald's nuggets always have the same shape? Man, I want some nuggets now. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Maybe I shouldn't be watching it. I'm craving some McDonald's. And then they're just dropped off in some sort of oil pan fry thing, whatever. Why are those ones right side floating? Those ones are like pushed up by a fan or something. Something's blowing them up. And then when you break it open, that's what it looks like. Yo, that looks kind of undercooked. I don't know if those are fully cooked yet. Maybe it's just my monitor. Maybe it looks like a nice color, but right now it looks a little yellowish white. Does it get cooked again, or it's kind of glazed? Oh, they're packaged after that. And then I'm pretty sure they probably just cook it at McDonald's when they serve it to you. They put it in like the fry or something, put it on the grill, and that's how they get like the rest of the nice cookage on there. That makes sense. Because these are technically still like frozen. Yeah, there we go. This is actually McDonald's put it in the fry like that, and then once it's out there, it just gets packaged to you. But that's pretty cool. Man, that looks so good. Okay, I can't keep looking at this. I'm getting so hungry. What about cake? Y'all ever wonder how these guys are made? These nice little chocolates? Well, this is how. Apparently, billions of these guys are consumed every single year, so they probably have to make a lot of these guys. But I'm curious on how they get like that little filling in there and the chocolate covered on the whole thing. You know what I mean? And how do they connect it in a way to where it doesn't break in the process? So I can get that nice little snap. You know what I mean? Okay, so apparently there's 3 layers of wafer and 2 layers of filling that are wrapped in chocolate. This is how they spread the chocolate. Oh, and it's a human doing it. Wait, really? For some reason I thought Kit Kat was so big they didn't even use any humans. I thought it was just all machines or something. It looks like all the chocolate kind of gets poured out and mixed like this, but I don't know how the inside is made just yet. This is just the chocolate outside. What about the wafer on the inside? I need to see that as well. That does look really good. I would love to. Give me a spoon, only a spoonful I need, and I'll leave the factory. I promise I won't bother you guys anymore after that. Oh my goodness. Now I'm getting so hungry. Okay, this is how it gets covered. Whoa, that's actually kind of sick. But how do they get connected? I need to see this process. Is it a mold? Oh, this is the wafer layers. Yo, they're made in big sheets as well. It's just made by mixing flour, dough, a bunch of different kind of stuff. This part of the Kit Kat tastes so good. And these lines that the machine is making are so satisfying. Holy smokes. So that's what the machines look like. And these are what the machines look like after they're made. I can see parts of it kind of coming off, but they're transferred over and they're hopefully combined like chocolate. Whoa, what am I looking at? That just looks like goo to me. Okay, this is where the chocolate is on top of it. So this is the chocolate side, the Kit Kat. Okay, it's not the outside yet. Yeah, there we go. Oh, how did we already get here? Whoa, 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 whoa.